Folks, take a look at this map. Only one of the remaining teams you see will not make it to the top 50. Last night, was it last night? Yes, it was last night. We saw, it was Missouri taking down Northwestern in a pretty nondescript blowout. Then I saw Wicked. Wicked is fantastic, by the way. If y'all were not planning on seeing it, I recommend that you do see it because it's really, really great. But now we got to get down to business. It is time to find out who is going to make it to our top 50. And I'm really hoping that what happens is we have a new team play against the team that's already played. Because if the team that's already played wins, we will have 25 veteran teams and 25 teams that have fully avoided the arrow going into the top 50. And that would be a really fun golden ratio. Let's find out if we're able to get it right here. Got this wheel. 51 teams remain. We're getting down to 50 today. Let's shuffle this and get going. On episode 84 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... It's finally happening. Oregon has been landed on. They do have an ocean border. They might not play. But Oregon has finally been found by the ever-present wheel. Let's take a look at who they could face. They've got Oregon State to the north, Boise State to the east and the south, Cal straight south, and the ocean right here. Only 3 options, and 2 of them have played already. Let's see if Oregon actually plays. Let's spin this arrow and find out. They will. That's going to be Northeast, and we will get the rivalry that the shattering of the Pac-12 has denied us for this season. It is the perennial Pac-12 powerhouse Oregon going against the new Pac-2 powerhouse Oregon State. This rivalry will decide who is the last team to lock in their spot to the top 50. Let's get it set up. You've got Oregon State at home. They're an 80 overall with a 76 offense and a 76 defense. And then, coming in from the road, the number 1 ranked Oregon Ducks, 93, 94, 92. Very hard to face that group. We're just going to go with the traditional home look for Oregon State. It's going to be all black. And then let's see which uniform we can find for this. Mighty Oregon's good. Gangrene is another fun one. Fly era. Can't really go black on black. Heroes alternate. Oh, this is fun. Let's see if we can get Fly era option. They have so many uniforms. Mighty Oregon option is a cool one. Fly era option 2. Mighty Oregon option 2. Fly era option 3. There's just so many. 2023 home. Honestly, we might go with this. We're going to go with 2023 home right here. Because it's just such a good look. And let's get this going. Oregon versus Oregon State. I wonder if it used to have a name before they broke conferences. Going nightcap because it's already 9:22. And let's get this going. Oregon, after months of this tournament, of being the number 1 team in that little lingering presence in the top left corner of the map, they will have to earn their keep in Imperialism here 84 episodes in. Let's load these rosters and get ready to go. Oregon versus Oregon State. Oh my goodness. Y'all are in for a treat today. I have been waiting for the Ducks to show their face. It's almost happened a couple times. Their name has been so close to the wheel for a couple of spins. But now they must prove themselves against a decent team in Oregon State. I mean, they're not a pushover. It's not like one of the other group of 5 teams over on the West Coast or anywhere else in the map. This is a real football team without a confidence. To be taken down at the 19-yard line. So here comes Oregon State's quarterback. It's going to be Giovanni McCoy stepping into the game. Oregon won their last meeting 31-7, which was last year. They lead the all-time series 68-49. But this matchup is to see whether Oregon will be the front runner as we go into the top 50. There's a fake push pass over to number 0, who's going to pop through a couple defenders. Anthony Hankerson, the running back, getting a carry of 7 yards there. Oh my God, Birch is huge. What position does he play? Oh my God. What? There is Jordan Birch, a senior transfer. Oh my God. 2nd and 3 from the 26. McCoy, quarterback power to the outside, and the pitch glitch. Comes back to bite him. Ball got stuck to his hand, and he sort of spun around. And with all the updates they've been doing in College Ball 25, I'm honestly surprised that they haven't fixed the pitch glitch, because I feel like that would be a huge, huge problem if more people noticed it. Mateo Wiangalele, brother of DJ Wiangalele, makes the sack there. It's going to be 3rd and 8. McCoy drops back, all-out blitz, throws it short. No, it's long to number 7, who almost breaks a tackle and gets the first down. That's Trent Walker. Getting a big-time first down for Oregon State. It's a great throw. He was faking like he was going short and then just found the guy going over deep. And a good levels concept. Oregon is able to make the tackle, but it's 1st and 10 here. McCoy in the shotgun with Hankerson next to him. He's calling an audible. Now he'll hand it off. Hankerson goes back up the middle, and that is going to be a solid tackle. I think that might have been Birch making the stop, just getting off the offensive lineman and taking him down. It'll be 2nd and 7 here for Oregon State. They had a pretty nondescript victory against Washington State that was pretty short. And now they've got essentially the state championship here in Oregon, as well as possibly the last stand for the independent schools not named Notre Dame. Beautiful spin move by number 0, breaking a couple tackles and getting off for a first down. Oregon State is in business. Yeah, as I said, only 2 independent schools remain in this entire tournament. It's Oregon State and it's Notre Dame. If Oregon State loses this game, then Notre Dame will be the first team to be the last remaining in their category, whether it's a conference or whether it's the independents. Which would make sense. They're one of the best teams in the country and really the only, dangerous independent team. McCoy, Hankerson, goes to the right in that outside zone. Works so well in this game, especially on CPU teams. It picks up 6 there as Oregon State's flirting with field goal range here. It's a good opening drive. They've gotten the run game going against a much more talented defense. And now Oregon's stacking the box, looking to force some passes from Giovanni McCoy. McCoy, under pressure, throws off his back foot, and that is caught. Trent Walker making the catch. It's going to be up to the 28-yard line for the Beavers. And Oregon's in trouble, because Oregon State has come to play. It's a rivalry game. They feel disrespected. They are left without a conference because of the big money moves by Oregon. They have an unlimited transfer budget. This is a big money, ultra capitalist team. And then you have the little guys, the little Beavers, like in Narnia, going up against this unnatural powerhouse in the Oregon Ducks. It'll be 2nd and 11 after the tackle for loss there on Jermaine Terry, the tight end. McCoy in the shotgun here, 3 wide receivers and 1 running back. Waiting, he throws to the sideline. That's going to be caught by the tight end once again, Jermaine Terry the 2nd, but he is taken down before he can do anything significant with it. 3rd and 7 from the 25. Obviously, Oregon State would like to get an opening drive touchdown, but really at this point, just avoid the turnover, get points on the board, and keep the pressure on the number 1 team in the country. McCoy throws over the middle. That is going to be caught again. Trent Walker having the game of his life on this opening drive. He's getting open whenever he has to and providing an easy, available target to Giovanni McCoy. And Oregon does not know what hit him. They are like, what are we going to do? I mean, hopefully Dylan Gabriel comes out and makes this a game, but Oregon State is making a name for themselves early. That is going to be another tackle for loss, number 10. I believe that's Mateo again. Yes, Mateo Wiangalele is able to make the stop for the Ducks. We've got some athletes on the defensive line. You think that would mean more, but Oregon State's offensive line is holding their own so far. 2nd and 12 here for the Beavers. It's going to be a fake handoff. McCoy takes it himself, tries to juke outside, and number 0 is there to make the stop. It's Tysheen Johnson, as well as Jordan Birch making the stop for the Ducks. It'll be 3rd and 13 And this is where the Oregon defense might finally make a stop that's worth something. McCoy in the empty set on 3rd and long. Looks like they have a linebacker in there to play quarterback spy. It's a good strategy. Nope, he's going to blitz. McCoy throws. End zone. Knocked away. Jabbar Muhammad, the senior transfer, is able to knock that pass away, and it'll be 4th and 13. Oregon State's going to have to kick a field goal. It's going to be Everett Hayes coming into the game to attempt to knock this one through the uprights. Let's see if he can finish the job for the Beavers. Snap, hold, kick is good. And the Oregon State Beavers take an early 3-0 lead against their hated rivals, who have plunged them into college football purgatory and left them to reform the Pac-12 from the ashes of the Mountain West and whoever else wants to join. It does say something about Apple TV Plus, like this multi-billion-dollar streaming service, that they made an offer to the Pac-12, and all the schools were like, yeah, we'd rather cease to exist than have our games be broadcast on Apple TV. And that's really a pretty damning statement to the second most valuable company in the world, no longer NVIDIA. Here comes the kick return for Oregon to the 15, past the 20, up to the 24-yard line. And here comes the man of the hour, Dillon Gabriel, one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. Short accuracy listed at 97. He's going to see if he can scorch this Oregon State Beaver defense. Gabriel hands it off to the running back, and he is going to plow forward for only 3. That is number 20, Jordan James, the junior running back, getting the carry there. But Oregon would have loved to have somebody like Ashton Genty on their team right about now. I think they did make an offer. I know somebody made a really, really hefty NIL offer to Ashton Genty. He declined to stay at Boise State. 2nd and 7. Gabriel hands it off. Nope, it's a play fake. He waits, throws, short, caught. And that is a great play by whoever that was. It might have been Tez Walker. I don't think that's his name. He's not even listed on their depth chart anymore. What happened to him? Is he hurt? He is. It is Tez Johnson making the catch. Making it 3rd and 3 for the Ducks. Huge opportunity for the Beavers to stop Oregon here and force the punt on the opening drive. Gabriel hands it off to Jordan James, runs into his own man, and he's taken down in the backfield. That was number 21 for Oregon State making the tackle. I don't have him on my roster, so I don't know who it is, but it is a huge stop. And now, Oregon might not make the top 50. The punt's going to fly into the Oregon night sky. They're going to fair catch it right at the 21. So Oregon State going to come out in the shotgun here. Giovanni McCoy in the gun. Takes the handoff to Hankerson. Going to run it himself, and he's got plenty of space to the 25. It's a gain of 7 all the way up to the 28-yard line for the Bees. And that'll end a tense, low-scoring first quarter, with Oregon State marching once again, looking to take a multiple possession lead against Oregon. Could this actually happen? It's going to be another run to Hankerson. He gets the first down. He's hit hard, but it's not going to matter. And Oregon's going to need some turnovers at this point. That's usually the way to kind of fully shut down an underdog opponent, is by getting an interception, a pick six, fumble, something like that. Just to get easy field position and flip the game on its head. We'll see if they're capable of doing so, but I'm starting to doubt Oregon's luster here. McCoy hands it off to Hankerson, going right up the gut, and he picks up 8 more yards. This is looking very worrisome. I'm getting some Louisiana versus LSU vibes here. And we might be saying goodbye to Oregon having only seen one of their uniforms. It's not even one of their current ones. 2nd and 2. The push pass goes outside to number 18. That was a bad call. Jeremiah Noga gets to it, but Oregon snips it out and is able to get him for the TFL. So is this the opportunity for Oregon to force the punt and try and get this game back on their terms? Certainly looks like it, but they have to execute. 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. No press coverage. McCoy Throws short. And that is a clutch tackle by Oregon, taking him down before he gets to the first. It'll be 4th and inches from the 44. And now Oregon State's head coach has a huge decision to make. What will he do? He'll punt it. Okay. That's fine. Totally fine. Punter sends it away. That's going to be roughing the kicker. It's going to be roughing the kicker on Oregon, and Oregon State's drive will continue. A
personal foul.
Massively consequential mistake by Kobe Savage, the senior transfer. He knows better. They're going to accept the penalty and get 1st and 10 from the 41. You've got to be kidding me. So Oregon State keeps going by virtue of a roughing the kicker penalty. Fake the push pass. Hankerson gets it to the left, and he is taken down before any sort of significant gain. It's Kobe Savage making the right read on that one. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 39 now. And they're already in field goal range. They're already in field goal range against Oregon to make it 6-0. Can you believe it? McCoy, no pressure. Offensive line doing great. Wide open pass, 1st down up to the 29. 10-yard gain to number 18, Jeremiah Noga. Had a huge game against Washington State, and he's starting to show up here against Oregon. And screw Louisiana State, Louisiana. This is starting to give Penn State, Maryland vibes a little bit. We're pulling the gun. Oregon trying to stack the box. They're going to go to Hankerson anyway, I think. There goes the motion man. They fake the push pass. Noga. Not Noga. McCoy throws long. Wide open. Touchdown, Oregon State. Jermaine Terry II makes it a 10-point lead for the Oregon State Beavers. Uh-oh. Folks, we might definitely have an underdog win this entire tournament. Because Oregon's going out. They are crashing out of this tournament. I don't know what happened. Their defense is rated like a 93 overall, and they are letting Oregon State walk all over them. Here comes the extra point attempt for Everett Hayes to make this a 10-0 ball game. With 4:21 to go in the second quarter, can you believe this is happening? Well, the stakes are simple. Oregon has to score on this drive, or else we might have to super sim Oregon's only game of this tournament. Here comes the kickoff. Dylan Gabriel has, I mean, it's all in front of him, but there's not much good behind him. That kick return's going to go to about the 18-yard line, and here comes Dylan Gabriel and this stacked, high-paid Oregon offense. Gabriel fakes the handoff. Wants to uncork it deep. Does he have somebody down there? He might. He doesn't. Double coverage and a hefty pass break up there. Number 7 was trying to make the catch. That was Evan Stewart, who could not get to the pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line for Oregon. And why would you go for an 80-yard pass downfield on 1st and 10? Why would you not try and make it closer? I don't understand. Gabriel hands it off. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 8 from the 20-yard line. And this might decide the ballgame right here, folks. Here we go. Is Oregon State about to pull off the biggest upset of the tournament? They're bringing a blitz from the linebacker. Dylan Gabriel has to prove it with his arm. He drops back. He's under pressure. He rolls. He is sacked back at the 5. They'll call it the 7, number 58. Is able to make the sack. He's not listed on their depth chart, but he should be. After a play like that, I'll see what his name is. That is Kelsey Howard with the stop. And Oregon is cooked. The Oregon Ducks, the perennial national champion favorite, is well and fully cooked. I mean, did somebody order roast duck? Like, what's going on here? 46 yards away from a game-clinching touchdown for Oregon State, and The Ducks look worried. McCoy throws outside. It's going to be caught by Noga. And it's a solid tackle by number 3, Brandon Johnson, the cornerback. 2nd and 8 from the 44. I am nervous. I mean, it's good for Maryland. It's another like powerhouse team they don't have to worry about in the end game, but it's bad for my views, man. McCoy, under pressure, throws deep, caught. Oh my God, it's number 0. It's Anthony Hankerson making the catch. For a 1st and 10, they are in field goal range. And I'm gonna if they score here, I'm just gonna straight up super sim. Not even gonna give Oregon another chance. I don't think they deserve it. McCoy in the gun. Sends Noga in motion, fakes the push pass, fakes the handoff, wants to go to the end zone right here and now. He's gonna launch it, caught, number 1, touchdown, Oregon State. This game is over. It's over. Darius Clemens with the score, and we are gonna go super sim after just 21 minutes. Oregon is able to score to make it 17-7. We're just going to keep going. Oh, Oregon got a safety and a touchdown. And we're back. Let's keep going here. We're going to have to switch the controls over. Or the controller select here. Oregon's brought it back. So let's jump right back into this game. We're going to have to play one thing on defense here for Oregon State. 1st and 10 from the 40. Let's just go with a safe man, cover 1 without press, and play as the linebacker. It's a good tackle, and we're going to jump right back into the simulation here after the deep pass. Oregon has found their rhythm on offense. We're going to speed up to the 42-yard line. Dylan Gabriel in the gun. He's got a man wide open. Nobody's covering number 1. He waits. Looks, throws, deep, touchdown. Tez Johnson makes the catch, and Oregon is in the lead. We jumped away into Super Sim because they were down 17-0, and they respond with 21 straight points with the extra point to boot. And it's safe to say Oregon's back. I mean, that is my policy. I did not do anything different from any of the other 83 games we've done so far. I wasn't trying to get a better result for Oregon. When teams have gone up 17, I've gone automatically to Super Sim every single time. You can check the tape. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, and Oregon has scored 22 unanswered points and take a 5-point lead against Oregon State. Let's see if the Beavers, now that we're back in regular sim where they totally dominated, can get back into this ballgame. Here comes the kick. And there it goes. The turn comes out to the 18-yard line. And now Oregon State's in trouble. Down by 5. They have been challenged this entire second half. Let's see if they can respond right here. McCoy, Hankerson, nothing. They're starting to play like the number 1 Ducks once again. Maybe the rating differences didn't show up until we started going into Super Sim. Maybe these teams didn't realize who they were until we got to that point. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line here for Oregon State. Hankerson again. Finds a hole this time and is able to power forward to make it 3rd and 1 for Oregon State. McCoy goes to get his play. Fans are back into it. This is a challenge now. It is a rivalry game, not just going to be a blowout or a shutout. I mean, can you imagine if Oregon State had shut out Oregon? That would have been next level insanity. 3rd and 1. McCoy, Hankerson taken down in the backfield. Derek Harmon is able to make the stop for the Oregon Ducks, and they're going to have to punt the ball back to this Oregon offense that is firing on all cylinders finally. And now, If Oregon scores a touchdown, we will give Oregon State one more chance on offense, and then we'll take the Ducks to Super Sim. There goes the punt. And here's Dylan Gabriel in the pistol. He hands it off. It's a good run for James. Right? That's his name? Yes, Jordan James. What a name. Oh my God. Especially for a Nike school. That's unbelievable. It's 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line for Oregon. Gabriel in the gun. Oregon State showing blitz. But they won't bring it. It's a fake handoff to James. Gabriel launches deep. That's going to be... It could have been intercepted. Had Jayden Robinson had hands instead of just cinder blocks on the ends of his arms. I mean, look at that! He had it right there! He just... 3rd and 7. Oregon in the empty set here. Gabriel. All out blitz. He throws short, caught, first down. At this point, I am genuinely convinced that the engine of this game did not know the actual ratings differences until I put it in Super Sim. That is what I'm convinced of. 1st and 10 from the 45. Gabriel, James, powers to the right, and he picks up 3 yards there. And they're still not in field goal range. Oregon State can make the stop right here and be right back in this ball game. We'll see if they have the manpower to actually pull it off. 2nd and 7. Gabriel in the gun. He hands it off. Nope, he fakes it. Wants to go deep again. Has to retreat, and he is sacked. Number 52 for Oregon State is able to make the stop. Another guy that doesn't show up in the depth chart, unfortunately. Let's see what his name is for this replay. That is Jacob Schuster, who's listed as 60. Oh, it's 62. That's why. Jacob Schuster powers through a defective double team. 98 was also there to clean up. Those Thomas Collins. And it'll be 3rd and long here for Oregon. But they're no, they'll run this play here. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Gabriel. Under pressure again, and he is going to be sacked again. 58 gets there for the 2nd time. At least invisible play. And that will take us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Oregon will punt it away. It's Kelsey Howard with another sack. And he'll be close up to defensive MVP honors if Oregon State's actually able to pull off this upset. So let's jump to what is sure to be a scintillating 4th quarter here. Oregon punts it away. And Oregon State has their work cut out for them. They are 75 yards away from the go-ahead touchdown. Giovanni McCoy with press coverage, but they're going to drop it back for some reason and send 2 receivers over. They don't change the formation at all. McCoy throws the screen outside. He's got blockers. 30, 35, 40. Midfield. 40, 30, 20. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And the fact that Oregon didn't change their defense at all is a catastrophic failure for this defense. Giovanni McCoy found the open man. They saw something. They knew they had something. They ran the formation change. And that is a massive pickup. Great block by Noga. And it's number 1 for Oregon State, Darius Clemens, hurtling down the field. And the Duck mascot looks despondent on the enemy sideline. 1st and 10 from the 13, Oregon State with a chance to retake the lead. We don't see a lot of back and forth lead changes in this tournament, but it could happen here. 1st and 10, they bring all the linemen up. They had to sprint up there to run the turbo. McCoy, everyone set immediately. He takes the snap, hands it off. Hankerson fakes it, throws. That's going to be a flag down, an eligible man downfield. Yep. Oh. It's pass interference in the offense. That's going to go against Jeremiah Noga. They're calling him for a push-off. They're not going to show the replay. We'd have to check the tape to see if that was right. 1st and 20 from the 23. McCoy throws short. That's going to be caught for only a 5-yard gain. to somebody. Might have been Jemai East. I didn't really see the number. It'll be 2nd and 18 now for Oregon State. They line everybody up. McCoy in the pistol. He hands it off to number 0. He's going to break a couple tackles, and he does not get much there. It'll be 3rd and 18, and they're in trouble. A field goal is not the worst thing in this situation. It makes it a 2-point game. If they can make another defensive stop, which they're certainly capable of doing, they can get a game-winning field goal. Because a first down or a touchdown is a very far-fetched pipe dream right now. McCoy throws long. Old reliable Trent Walker makes the catch to make it an easier or kind of harder field goal. And that'll be 4th and 8 from the 11. This will be a 28-yard field goal to make it a 2-point game for Everett Hayes. Does he have what it takes to convert? Let's find out. Snap, hold, kick is good. He converts where so many other kickers have failed. And he gives Oregon State life in this ballgame. But now Oregon has the chance to snuff it out before the Beavers get another opportunity against their hated rivals. It's a decent fight song. Here is the kickoff for the Beavers. Back to the number 1 ranked Oregon Ducks, who are clinging, absolutely dangling from this 2-point lead. Good kick return. There he goes. 40, 50. He might be gone. 30, 20. That is your ball game. A clutch kick return touchdown. I believe it was, yes, it was Noah Whittington going through the tiniest of spaces in that special teams blocker setup. How long was that? Are we going to see a replay of that? Noah Whittington. They're going to show the end of it. I think that was around 100 yards. And the Ducks have slammed the door. Now you got to hope to make the extra point. And Atticus Sappington does exactly that. Now, this does give Oregon State a chance to have 2 possessions again. Because 4:38 is enough time. Like, if they score in the next 2.5 minutes, this game is nowhere near over. There goes the kick. And Oregon State has the ball back once again. The 5, 10, and he's taken down the 16-yard line. This game's been insane. Both of these teams desperately want to make the top 50. McCoy throws to the right. It's going to be caught. That was Jermaine Terry II once again, picking up 5 yards. I guess they're kind of content to let some time off the clock, but they really have to start worrying about it soon. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the 20. McCoy in the gun. He waits. He wants to throw short. He's going to be caught. Terry again. Terry powering all the way to the 39. Giovanni McCoy up to 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 picks in this ballgame. This is a high-pressure drive. This is the kind of stuff you go to a Pac-12 school for. But then the Pac-12 falls apart and they have no other choice but to just keep going with whatever they have. They beat Washington State, and now they're facing Oregon for the ultimate revenge. McCoy throws short, got to be caught by Jeremiah Noga, and he picks up 6 more yards. And 2nd and 4, 3:23 to play in this game. They're running out of time. They really need to score in the next 1 minute and 10 seconds. And I don't think they realize that. They keep throwing these passes over the middle, and 15 seconds keep getting shaved off of the clock. What are they going to do? 2nd and 4. McCoy, under pressure, he's going to scramble it himself. This is going to take more time off the clock because they don't get the chain moving stoppage here. 1st and 10 from the 46. They are across midfield, but you got to take a deep shot at this point. Like, at least give yourself a chance to score quickly. 1st and 10. No press coverage here, so they're not going to get any help with this. McCoy throws short. That's going to be incomplete. And really, he should be glad that was incomplete because that would be another 20, 25 seconds off the clock if he had completed that. 2:34 to go. And a nail-biter of an ending. McCoy brings everybody out. A little bit tighter coverage here. Not necessarily pressed, though. He's going to throw short again. It's caught by Trent Walker, but it's more time off the clock. 3rd and 5 from the 41. Oh, boy. I mean, I guess they're just content with letting this go down to the 2-minute warning and then just relying on their timeouts. That's a crazy thin margin of error, but that's really where they are right now. McCoy waits, throws deep, got a man, intercepted. Tysheem Johnson gets the pick, and Oregon is on the doorstep of the top 50. There goes Jordan James to the outside. He almost broke it long. It's going to be the first time out for Oregon State. And we'll just see if Oregon can get a first down here and knock this one out normally. 2nd and 9. Gabriel in the pistol. Hands off to Jordan James once again. There he goes. 30, 35, powers through a man all the way to the 42, and that is going to do it here. Ducks are loving it. That one little sliver of Oregon fans way up in the corner. Jubilant their team did not choke this thing away. Here goes the handoff. Last time out for Oregon State, and I think Oregon can just kneel it from here. Let's see if they actually do that. And they will not. They're going to run another play. So Oregon State has a chance to do something really, really funny here if they pick this off. Gabriel, Jordan James keeps moving forward. He makes it 3rd and 5. And yeah, Oregon State could get the ball back here, but with such little time and the fact that they have to score multiple times, the chances are so, so low. He's going to be running Jordan James. Can he clinch it? And they send Jordan James outside. Gabriel going to throw for the game. Launches it deep. That's going to be caught. And there goes number 1, getting tackled inbounds. And Trayshawn Holden is able to end this one for the Ducks. Here comes almost definitely a quarterback kneel formation for Oregon. Gabriel found his man open. They finally got their offense cooking. And after being down 17, it's Heartbreak City in Corvallis, Oregon. They're going to take this knee, and that'll do it. The Oregon State Beavers cannot beat their hated rivals. They were up 17-0 to start, but Oregon went on a 29-3 scoring run to finish this game out. And the Ducks are your last member of the top 50. They have finally begun their Imperialism campaign as the frontrunner, as the number 1 team in the country. The new Big Ten powerhouse has claimed their throne for the time being in Imperialism. And that kick return touchdown by Whittington really salted this game away. And let's go to the map. And Oregon State, I mean, you played a really good game. You kept it close, but ultimately you didn't have what it took to finish. Let's hope you'll have better luck when the Pac-12 reforms in a year or two. Bye-bye. there we go. Oregon is here. They control their entire home state as well as a little bit of Washington. And folks, this is your top 50. I cannot wait to see where we go next. We only have 49 episodes of this series remaining. We will keep powering through until January 20th, National Championship Day, when we will crown our own Imperialism champion, who will have fought through the entire map to make it that far. But if your team has made it this far, congratulations. You have made it to the real tournament. And I will see y'all tomorrow morning